Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Oman's first public relations conference discusses developing the national cadres in the public relations field. The works of the National Symposium for Education reviews in its second day diversification of education plans to meet the labor market requirements. And a 1 million date palm trees project reviews its contribution in agriculture development in the Sultanate. Those are the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi of Egypt in reply to His Majesty's cable of greetings on the occasion of the 6th of October anniversary. Oman's first public relations conference 2014 began today at Crown Plaza Hotel in Muscat with the participation of 300 public relations officials. More details with Sultan Al-Sarai in the following report.
Oman's first Public Relations Conference 2014 launched today under the auspices of His Excellency Sheikh Khalid bin Umar Al Marhoon, Minister of Civil Service. The ceremony started with the International Public Relations Association Gulf Chapter speech, which delivered by Chairman Assistant of the Association, followed by a visual presentation about the public relations in the Sultanate. Finally, they presented prizes for the participants and sponsors.
The importance of this conference is it's the first one to be held in Oman. In fact, since the establishment of our organization, we have been trying to conduct a conference of this nature in Oman because our goal is to spread the awareness level of the importance of public relations as a profession in the entire Gulf.
This event came to improve and enhance the public relations concept in the Sultanate, to raise awareness about public relations importance in the public and private sectors, to maintain relation between public relations departments and the society, develop the national cadre in public relations field, and to benefit from neighbor countries' experience.
Public relations is very important not only for companies, it's important also for government agencies. And lots of our government agencies, they ignore this, or they are using public relation in the traditional way. What we need today with all of this social media, with all of this development in technologies, we need to employ these technologies in public relations.
This two-day gathering contains valuable sessions and workshops which will be presented by well-known public relations practitioners from inside and outside the Sultanate.
Public relations now has a prominent role in our society, especially we are in the digital era, So this platform, this conference is a promising one, as per the fact that it collects some expertise from all over the Arab countries. They exchange views, experiences, best practices in PR.
The International Public Relations Association Gulf Chapter was established in 2003, and it concerns about improving public relations affairs as a non-profit association. Public relations became a vital activity at all governmental and private institutions, and this conference here stressing that it's a main linking tool between the internal and external public of any organization. Sultan bin Saif al-Sarai, Muscat.
The works of the National Symposium Education in the Sultanate, The Path to the Future, continues for the second successive day. It discussed in its second day various topics, including philosophy of education, draft document, school and higher education, draft laws, and study on diversification of higher education to meet the community's needs and labor market requirements. It also dealt with the national system for higher education, quality management and performance indicators for private higher education institutions in the Sultanate. A number of government bodies concerned with the education sector take part in the symposium. In Geneva, future cities was the topic of the roundtable discussions in the second day of the fourth round of Global Investment Forum. The Sultanate is taking part in the event by a delegation chaired by His Excellency Dr. Ali bin Masoud Al-Sinaidi, Minister of Commerce and Industry. During the session, the Sultanate's experiment with regard to future cities was discussed and its efforts in the field of investments were reviewed. The Sultanate's delegation talked about the features of Omani cities and their urban development. More than 1,000 international experts in the field of investment participate in the event to discuss challenges, opportunities and solutions to enhance government's contribution to global investment situation. The GCC Ministers of Information held their 22nd meeting in the state of Kuwait today. The Sultanate's delegation to the meeting was led by His Excellency Dr. Abdul Munim bin Mansour Al-Ahsani, Minister of Information. The GCC ministers discussed a number of topics that would enhance the joint media work and reviewed the proposals that aim at implementing decisions of the Supreme Council in respect to activating the joint media strategy. The meeting also reviewed recommendations of the media committees and other proposals and reports listed on the agenda. The Minister of Health stressed that the Sultanate did not record until now any Ebola disease cases, but at the same time it indicated that cases of dengue fever were confirmed. Within the framework of improving healthcare quality, the Minister of Health organized the annual seminar for medical information. The seminar came in cooperation between the Medical Library at the Royal Hospital with Specialized Library Association in Gulf countries and Oman Medical Specialty Board. The seminar in its fourth round came under the theme Challenges and Solutions in the Health Field. It discussed a number of work papers such as computer literacy in healthcare field, e-medical information sources, health information evaluation, and biomedicine. Still to come in our news bulletin. Entertainment, social and cultural events showcased at inauguration of Municipal Festival 2014 in the Governorate of Al Brahmi. In order to embody His Majesty the Sultan's vision to uplift Omani women in all fields, Muscat Center for Female Entrepreneurs celebrated the 5th Omani Women's Day. It was presided over by His Excellency Dr. Yahya bin Mahfoud Al-Mandari, Chairman of the State Council. During the ceremony, a number of women who contributed in achieving accomplishments at various scientific, cultural, social and economy fields were honored. The ceremony was accompanied by a training workshop with vital topics that served Omani labor market. It was participated by a group of people concerned from both public and private sectors. In the Wilayat of Sur, the celebration of events of Omani Women Day, which falls on 17th of October every year, is inaugurated. It started with a dialogue gathering with the participation of female students from various governorates of the Sultanate, coinciding with the 30th anniversary of Omani Women's Association in Sur. The dialogue gathering discussed 4 aspects aimed at instilling citizenship values for the youth, stressing their important role in the society, in addition to their participation at voluntary work. The event included public arts, which symbolized the maritime history of Sur. Children Are Reading project is launched, which is organized in the framework of the joint cooperation between the Ministry of Education and the British Council. The project aimed to present the best ways to help students in developing reading skills inside and outside school classes and encourage them to read through organizing a number of school activities and competitions, in addition to motivate them to participate in various activities which is organized at the domestic level. His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Hamdan Al-Tobi, Minister of Education Advisor, presided over the ceremony. In order to be acquainted with 1 million date palm trees project and its implementation phases, the management of the second Dates Festival organized a visit for participants to Ibri Farm, which is one of the locations of the project. It included 11,000 of histological seedlings for some high-quality types of date palm trees. Around 600,000 date palm trees will be planted in 10 farms in 6 governorates of the Sultanate. The 1 million date palm trees project is a qualitative leap in the field of agriculture. It uses latest modern technology in all phases of the project. Domestic Camel Racing Festival started its 3rd phase for the session 2013-2014 at Sheikh Al Sariya track in the Wilayat of Adam in the Governorate of Dakhiliya. The festival included in its first day 31 rounds and witnessed wide participation and great competition among camel owners in the Sultanate. At the end of the race, prizes were presented to the owners of the winning camels in the race. Entertainment, social and cultural events distinguished the inauguration of Municipal Festival 2014 in the Governorate of Al-Buraimi. The festival included electronic games, which attracted many children. The Directorate General of Municipalities in the Governorate of Al-Buraimi seek to include various fields of activities. An exhibition showcased a number of commercial pavilions. And now for the general weather forecast. Clear to partly cloudy skies will prevail over the Sultanate, with chances of dusty winds along the coastal areas. Winds will be easterly light to moderate along the coastal areas of Sea of Oman, while it will be southerly to southeasterly light to moderate over the rest of the Sultanate. Seas will be slight to moderate with a maximum wave height of 1.5 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we enter tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Oman's first public relations conference discusses developing the national cadres in the public relations field. The works of the National Symposium for Education reviews its 2nd day, diversification of education plans to meet the labor market requirements. And 1 million date palm trees project reviews its contribution in agriculture developments in the Sultanates. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin from all of us here in the newsroom and the studios. Thanks for watching. Good night.